simulation, really, to digitalize, to steal life. It is an anti-life program. It's moving from carbon-based life to silicon-based life, to a digital twin of the world that they can control, that is disconnected from spirit.
I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to walk with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the streets. In the bright glow of the dawn, I see myself clearly, bringing in a new day. The old way of doing things is done. I don't care what you say. Monsters don't sleep under your bed. They sleep inside your head. And if you haven't done the shadow work and left behind is where you stay. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to walk with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the street. We gotta protect plus homeschool. Our babies is a must. They not just no moms, but also no pops. These worshiping pedophiles wanna feed our children's spirits to robots. Turn all of us from carbon-based to silicone-based. Should be where the shit show stops. Get back to doing for ourselves. Water system irrigation and grow crops. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to walk with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the streets. I'm saying I'm not some master teacher. No, am I some pastor or preacher? Was released from prison with this passion to speak up. After doing 25 years in the beast cuffs. Realize they tried to teach us spiritual, mental, physical diet. They tried to feed us the fire of our ancestors resides in each of us. With that, I'm inspired to turn this heat up. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to war with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the streets.
We're really approaching almost like it's a Frankenstein moment. And they're framing it to us as, innovation, right? We should all be so excited that this is happening. And, I equate it to like the Golem bringing in like these robots. They would like to feed our life force to learn us in every tiny detail, not to empower us, but to actually transform us into a robotic simulation that is under their full control.
Nah, bro. Come on. Nah, come on. You almost there, bro. You almost there. Survive.
Die for Chi-Town, who am I but Chi-Town? You young fool, I'm too fly to just slide out. Blue sky but high ground, my crown slash helmet. So my aircraft stealth spit, can't be tied down like even seat belted. I look down, I see green like a Celtic. My heat pulverizes, the cheese is melted. The remnants of cash money, I dispelled it. You did the fusions in my eyes, I beheld it. The finger fucked the cause, my hand, I dealt it. Felt the vibrate from the gut of my pelvic. The bus almost crashes, I felt shit. So radiant, I keep a dark room.
I don't even hide it all. I'm not scared.
We
know this. I'm not even gonna
the females clip. As a kid, all I did was fight. I did the bit with a knife. I know I can spit my flows to shit. To a fly, though haters wanna crucify a real man. I still stand with the still in hand. But
hey, T, was it enough?
I'm one tough cookie. I don't follow. I set standards. Catch me, you gon' have to do more to scamper. Need more to scanners. I'm off the radar. I am as you goofies play God. Some worship the Christ, others pray to Allah. Chase a high, drink paper or bruh. You stagnated while I straight evolve. At a rate, I'm dating space AC, y'all. Bust stuck in the case, face off. Acting shape the stages of fate, they fraud. Battlestar intergalactic, my mindset. Perfect comes from practice, so I rhyme best. I excel like I'm climbing a step. You got a lot to learn. I am adept, you of no concern. I am a threat. My measurement, width, lift, height, and depth. I'm just piloting up. Flying a jet, spray the adversary. Martial Chronicles like Ray Bradbury. I'm a thorough guy, goddammit. Symmetric apparel of a fly bandit. Mohawk, aviators, aerodynamics. And it's like I'm an arrow in precise transit. A crystal carolized what your fans get. Your worlds and perils what I transmit as a transcript. Or I just spit it off the top. It's either shit or get off the pot. This shit's hot.
Wants to get his own crew. Everybody wants to get his own crew rich. And then they want the other little people never get a piece of the pie. I don't want to go for the best. I go for you niggas that think that y'all big too. I understand this. That's why you niggas and crackers can't stand me. You niggas that know that I know you can't do nothing if you're broke. Listen to me, young people and old people too. Mostly black people, I'm talking to you.
So, y'all really thought that I was done with y'all? Nah, I'm really down on y'all. Fellas up. We're not going back and forth about this or that, whether your word is bond or whack. Here's a big fact: yellow, white, red, brown, black. Mau Mau, Big Mac, whether earth is round or flat. We want our shit back. Enough with the chit chat. I see through the side ops. Looking past the shine spot. Third eye gang cyclops. I don't eat pork, but I will fry cops. For foes, my heart's cold as an icebox. I'm saying die ops. From the skybox, I got a scope on you pilgrims. The scope with some ropes. Some of our folks are still dumb. Yeah, and blind to the fact that we gon' have this real some warrior spirits inside me. That's where it's real from. The world's a stage, page after page. Script is played out. They keep us engaged, placate or rage. This is played out. Rules of a dying society should have been disobeyed out. Forehead and knees off the floor should have been prayed out. The draft is on, COVID's no issue. Could've loaded in tissue. Now it's control who blows the whistle, to who holds the pistols. The debacle's about who owes who the fiscal. Disregarding the aboriginal issue. We're not going back and forth about this or that, whether your word is bound or whack. Here's a big fact: yellow, white, red, brown, black. Mau Mau, Big Mac, whether earth is round or flat. We want our shit back. A fool is known by his speech, yet if I don't speak, I suffer defeat. I'm other than we, a sucker or me. Stand on 2 feet, or turn the other cheek. The wise man known by his silence, mostly disguised compliance. Silence by guidance from conspiring connivance. Other aspirants of violence, tyrants of fire. Trying and trying to hide, I'm sure and defiant. And environs of migrants, I'm hearing the sirens. Nigga, my head, they've got indictments. These pedophiles, words, recent hyping. Alignments, the assignment. I'm not the wisest, I'm not lying. My refinement, the confinement, the requirements for this climate. Y'all push off the paperwork, or y'all can protest, but they can't escape this work. I vow to progress, don't duck, don't wreck. Drill music for real. My soul they don't possess. Real foolish with no deal. Ain't playing with none of them. It's personal, know what the business is. Big monsters come full circle, so vacate your premises. We're not going back and forth about this or that, whether your word is bound or whack. There's a big fact: yellow, white, red, brown, black. Mau Mau or Big Mac, whether earth is round or flat. We want our shit back. We're not going back and forth about this or that, whether your word is bound or whack. It's a big fact: yellow, white, red, brown, black. Mau Mau, Big Mac, whether earth is round or flat. We want our shit back. Akichiwa. Then is the beginning. Is it the Great Reset or the Great Awakening? Great America or Make America Great as I stare, so you know, sun gazing, there they glow. Shine right after all this shadow work, spare my soul. No more grooming policy, let my hair grow. You a real Niji, fighting for freedom. Then we share go, feathers up. You civilized or recognizable way you do share the buck. You love celeb, sure, yeah, for me you won't spare a buck. It's cool, dudes I hold decks about to flare up. It'll be too late for you to chew, shines or square up. Now you prepare for the pose to shift. All flying cause it went dark, total eclipse. The blockchains got that on them loaded clips. Hot lava from bowl-shaped craters, volcano spit, complete meltdown. My heat is felt down, the streets need help now. World Economic Forum still found, while we still argue about land ownership and who dwelt on the now. Spelt out on Marcos, old Egypt by feet, the world out and bowed. Our land beefing, all them outsiders. What means to manipulate with confidence to outfight us. Elaborate strategy used to conquer and divide us.
And they go, so, hey, appreciate that donation, beloved, man. Yo, I was like, where he at? Appreciate, hey, Sharon, what's up, mama? How you doing, baby? You know, I got my brother Ganja. T up there, he T7 right now, so, you know, he be in, he said later, you know, T stay up on everybody, man. Even when I'm lacking, T and Ganja be up on him. Chris the Lone Wolf had one out the other day. I tell people don't wear them earbuds. I had my own earbud in. I listen to them. You know, I gotta hear my brother, you know, Lone Wolf. You know what I mean? We'll get into it here in a minute, all right?
Dispersed evenly amongst the first people. Equally, this is Big Chieftain C. Awakening is an endless process of opening, and there's always a door of scars, of secret pain, secret terror, and secret fear. So burn, always to be fragrant. A door of scars bars us from the next room of revelation. Prepare for us. There's always another death to die. Even on the deathbed, there will be another death to die beyond the deaths that are already known. And beyond that death, there will be others we can't imagine. Other deaths into other wider rooms of light. This is the law. This is the process. But what is always opening to another room, another possibility, another vision, forever dying and blossoming in the divine grandeur of the sacred circle of life.
Damn, I smell it. I smell it.
This is for my autonomous people. My sights on the prize lies right in front of my eyes. Success, longevity, good health, all my guys no longer flirt with death.
Yo, I had somebody hit me up on Instagram saying, you have Japanese? Oh, yeah, they got, oh my God.
I heard thick thighs, long hair, and promiscuous ways.
Yeah.
I trick you guys, the results, lives are lost. Jesus, well, mama cries. I surmise the most high rises as the drama dies to my surprise. I analyze the wise, never argue with you fools. Schools of thought I graduated from, plus use a few tools. Shoes are utilized as well. I do while you tries fail. I change the game, not he who buys sells yet. Things are still the same, he who flies sail the ship of destiny. Roll a rock through skies of hell wet. Or in a pot of poverty. Arguably, not probably, nor possibly. Miguel adore her heart and father G. No Maury, so no question of who the father be. I son, all you motherfuckers thinking you as hard as me. Cross country, familiar names and foreign lands. Mars claim they gang, but not for our stolen lands. While they steadily back doing they own lands, I'ma milk this train like a boat of golden crayons. I've come a long way from 92nd and Axis. Wolf brand chili, a big old can of Texas. Rose from cold to hot, the temperature checking. Jealousy and hate is the cause of what success is. The lessons learned are the ones that are best lived. Life's precious, she's quite majestic, kiss her wet lips. Inspect the guest list for the extra with the death wish. Embrace the envious with a hug of love's the message. Such a fetish, though there's no church in the wild. I still came through fresh with a burst of style, swag surfing. The game ain't been hurt in a while for you boosters out there. There's much merch in the owl. Push the dirt in the pile, Joe.
Hey, John, when you get the chance, bring that, bring the saw, the chainsaw, and the batteries out, bro. I'm gonna saw that wood up so we can get that going here in a little bit. All right, beloved.
But not for our stolen lands. While they steadily back doing their own mash. I'ma milk this drink like a bowl of golden crayons. Shoot for my engines.
I'm back.
Most death. These fellas up.
Akichiwa. Hawa, Hawa, Shalom, Miss Baka. That's not how it's pronounced, but I did a video on how it's actually pronounced. It's like over your teeth and breathing when you say it. So it's like instead of saying Mishpaka as it's spelled, it's Mishpa. It's the breath, like life, like this is the spirit. So when you say Hawa, Hawa, how it's actually pronounced over the tongue, the vibration, it's Mishpa. It's not Mishpaka. The Sia, it's silent. I mean, if someone wants to check my fake ass Yiddish, which is not Hebrew, we can do that. But that is an adopted, stolen word by the fake ass Zionists who think they're going to win. I know a lot of y'all are friends with Francis Turtle Gang. I love the brother. And this last time I'm going to say this. I know a lot of you, and I'm surprised at Toby Brian, brother. He's really historically and a friend of mine thinks he knows history. This is the actual Egypt. This is Israel. Even the FBI, the CIA, everyone knows it. And because I'm from that area of Louisiana, the Mississippi, the Bayou, and all that, and the Carolinas originally, I was first born up fictional north in St. Vincent's Hospital, Two Boots, all right, the Bronx. Come to find out, learn these things. Transferred over to Montclair, and grew up in Montclair, New Jersey, 07424 4th Ward. A lot of wonderful brothers and sisters. A lot of them went wayward or whatever, but I'm not here to cast hate. I know you see a sociopath, psychopath, whether 1% or 4%, right? Today, you're going to address what percentage are you in. Because if you think that you're normal, I'm not here to curse you. You are just as much as the lie they've created of this entire existence, that you really haven't been looking totally honestly at yourself. You don't have to be somebody famous to come from a lot of money. Yet, they are more privileged with a little more information. Many of y'all, maybe when I say 2 generations, you know, I would literally be speaking on 30 years, but in the time that we exist in the last 28 years, yes, baby, girls out there 14 having babies and even younger, but we'll hit it at 14. So 28 years, 2 generations. The damage of our existence has become beyond paranormal. Now, some of you might be bothered when I say this. There's nothing wrong with a 14-year-old. But in today's society, in the last 125 years, everything is wrong because y'all don't really know about our existence. First of all, the so-called women would be, by 7 to 8 years old, be beyond what most of the women are today in their 30s and 40s as far as knowledge and their attributes and what they're capable of. The men from 13, the same thing. And if you want to argue against that, then all of them is going to bring up is Rockefeller, Herzl. Oh shit, I can address all the names. You'll know all the names. I Vanderbilt, blah, Carnegie. I don't like giving it energy to made up individuals. And then after that, address some of the banks, Susquehanna, which was a people by a certain river, and numerous other, even Chase Manhattan, what it alludes to when they say Manhattan and Chase, give chase to what? The destruction of indigenous tribes and to create Central Park. And it's not just there, it's happening in thousands of our grave sites, memorial to. And as I state, you are the true Ishmaelites or Israelites. They know it. The FBI was created out of racism, just like the NFA. The CIA was created to make sure that everybody stays divided and the institutions run free. Until that, certain people in the corner. And all they do is remove them, maybe send them somewhere, who knows. Keith David is the father or grandfather of aerosol spraying, which y'all call the chemtrails, the sulfuric acid. Over 50 million tons poured in at one period of time, or at least up to this day. But what it doesn't address, when idiots like that, these stupid nerds and geeks, not nerds and geeks like some of us, by the narrative of intellectual intuitiveness or discernment and an intellectual facsimile, that he was unaware or maybe privy to the fact that they would be using, certain bloods, chemicals that they mix in there, bariums, like things that cause cancer and everything else. But he has legitimately confessed to this. There's more. He's been on enough shows, and numerous other individuals, and even the pilots who got a conscience, who didn't have one, who wanted your demise, who've come forward. I have the videos. I have the, it's easy to find the stuff if you don't know how to read between the lines between paper, Operation Paperclip or High Jump or any of those things. I just really wanted to come on. I was gonna read, but I'm sipping on some Jaeger. We're eating we got some sea roaches and some damn spinach and ricotta, and we got some food cooking up, and some Angus beef with real fat and real butter, Amish, with salty salt, which is, even regardless of its lead and arsenic, everything has all the poison. It is the lowest, and it's still beneficial for you, in case anybody's wondering. But we're gonna get our grub on, and we're just relaxing because we assisted our beloved brother and sister Kiko and Orlando, or Olmec. I'll always call him Olmec, but Orlando, for those who don't know, he's like all of us. He's Mexican and Melanesian and us, and as you know, I'm German, half German and Costa Rican and Chinese, and a lot of people have a lot of everything, and so our brothers in here, if you ever really looked at their faces, regardless of the relationship. And it was magnificent, and we didn't even stay until the wee hours in the morning. We were there until about 1. And when I expressed to you, I would spend my last penny on all these brothers and Kiko, his beloved, right, his wife, even his children, even all of them. I mean, we had a magnificent time. I wrenched my back a little bit stepping down off the ladder, to which I probably should have been going up on, but we did good. And Omek and I, we speak a lot, and we all do. Don't think we all do. We have our one moments, and we addressed something that was very peculiar. We addressed the fact that we would come back probably the following day, not today, but the next day after, excuse me. And whatever they find, we take care of. But you know how you always get those individuals, and all you know this, you have those individuals who are brown-nosing. I'm not going to say brown-nosing anymore. You have individuals who want to be all they can be. They're not ex-military, they're not ex-police, they're not professionally trained in anything. It's this false privilege certain individuals have. But it doesn't affect all my magnificent, wonderful, beautiful, light-skinned brothers and sisters. But we always have, in the military, we had my first one, his name was Koenig, a fake Jew. He smoked more cigarettes and drank more Coca-Cola and Mountain Dew than anybody, first class, and the weakest son bitch I've ever seen in my life, an ordinance, and the most racist and debilitating monkey I've ever. And he was our supervisor. Yeah, everybody listen to me. So if you're here, Walk, you know what I'm talking about. Walker's brother serving me under that bastard, and there's a number of others who may come in here, Villanueva, some others. There's a wonderful, beautiful Filipino brother of mine. He's a damn giant of a man. There's a beautiful, I think she's German or Italian wife, magnificent family. Let's put it like that. Forget these fake identities. But no one's going to accept after what has transpired over the last 150, 200 years, if you, all right, give or take. How our people have been so subjugated, and my generation, specifically those born in between 64 and 68, our relatives above us, our so-called parents, relatives, uncles and aunts, it's not all. They are the ones who could have broke the camel's back. They are the ones who fell. They're about to be up out of here set. Hopefully not. I would like to see them make it past 100, 110, and 20. Beyond that, as our ancestors once did. But they're in the 70s and 80s. You know, my family, they buried my Uncle John. Many people have been buried. But regardless of that, it's not for us to point fingers either. It's not for us to be contemptuous against them. We are supposed to still have the same compassion and the relationships that we're supposed to have, even though some of us don't. I was meant to walk a certain path. I'm not here to convince anybody or anything and deliberate and to fulfill their wanton, wanking, worthless, what they want to aspire to as far as in the narrative of knowledge. And neither should you. Yet, when the right questions are asked, then the appropriate responses shall be given. To which all these magnificent, beautiful people in my family don't even know how to ask the first appropriate question because they're too busy thinking they know everything. I sit down, called my aunt, and we were conversating. And she will express to you, as far as me, when it comes to reading, oh my goodness, but she reads a lot as well. Now, I've looked at some of her stuff, but it's not about what you read, it's your receptiveness and in what you know about what it is you're reading. Big difference. I am 80% more knowledgeable, and my aunt was a fabulous teacher, Lauren Hill, regardless of who she's taught. People who have been 105 Park, look, a plethora of individuals, okay? People who I hung out with on Maine or wherever I Central Ave, got into fights with, drank, smoked weed, partied with girls, you'd be amazed. I'm not here to spill those beans, but it's because you become a teacher and you get a certain level in the vernacular of lies doesn't mean that you've acquired all resilience in information. It's not beating up on my beautiful, magnificent aunt, Johanna. If you all know anything about the Freedom Act and this, that, and other, the name Johanna, this, that, and other, what is truly, because that is a true, in the term of a Hebraic word, Johanna or Johan is a true Israelite's name. And as is Kat or Catherine Lee, you'd be amazed the many truths that have been hidden and lied about. Somebody wanted to say, "Oh, Branch not a Choctaw chicken." Oh my goodness, that's like when you go down to B, it's like right there in the freaking DOS rolls. And then my relatives' names are literally the ones expired. That's why I attack people in the Chickasaw community who are light-skinned, claiming to be my relations. And I'm like, no, you're not. You're not related to Lily Wooten or James Henry Wooten when I know the children, my relatives, the siblings, and everything else up to a certain point, even the marriage and how the branch name. You're not going to do that dance. And they just shut down because they knew that someone was lying and it wasn't me. I'm not going to argue and debate. Monkeys. You know what you call about monkeys is my let's say euphemism. In the zoo you have monkeys and they're very intellectual. If you have one, they're spider monkey, whatever, like the guys in the military in the 80s in Florida, or 90s, excuse me. They're magnificent, beautiful. And they will respond even more as endearing or more so than most of the children coming up in this time, sadly. And our history will always remain a truth, even though the ignorant have been dissuaded or persuaded otherwise. Francis Turtle again, talking about Egypt over there. I think he might have went there one time. I don't even want to count how many times, and that is not Egypt. That is not Egypt. period. They existed here. And the enemies made the greatest mistake. It doesn't matter what they blow up with their little fucking glue. Listen. When they said they're Hamashiach, who do you think they were talking about? They were talking about in the Talmud that they boiled Jesus, Yeshua, and excrement and everything else. We are a peaceful and a pleasant people. We have nothing to do with Gog and Magog as far as the narrative. And the Negro is not of Ham. And absolutely not Yaphet. Did we just pop up out of nowhere? Did we build these great communities that French, Italian, German, all these archaeologists and everything else have expressed, even put and showing the true royalty of not just Prussia, that y'all call it, but the world? Are you telling me that white superiority has fractured the minds of those hibernetically, genetically fucked with, that they can't even be resilient and resourceful for their own savior, that they have accepted the enemy's Hamashiach? You know why y'all don't know anything? Why you're so weak? Because in ergo, you can't defeat it. I'm not saying you're incapable. I'm saying none of you can defeat it. It doesn't matter whatever it is. One of the worst things ever created was race relations. It's bull. And ethnicity, one of the biggest lies that ever existed. Unless they who were manipulated, who are prepared to do it again, and who have been doing it, and believe they found the key. All right? Forget all that. They're still family. You know, any of y'all ever look at the giant Muslim Undertaker? Watch him. He was an IFBB pro bodybuilder and everything. You know? His heart. And it's magnificent. It's a beautiful man, a magnificent individual. And responsibly respectful. I'm not talking about whether his religion is the truth or a lie. It's not what I'm saying. I told y'all long ago I respect Muslims more than anybody. There's so much to learn from individuals. If you can set aside your indifferences based on the enemy's contract to manipulate, to cause brothers and sisters to kill one another. And with that, you have this thing where they're led by psychopaths before the group becomes sociopaths. It only takes one to sway and change a few. And I'm starting to wonder if do I have to be a sociopath in order to deal with the sociopaths? Do I have to be that 1%? That's Django. To deal with the 99.99%. And I would like to see the numbers change. I would like to see about 20 more percent walking beside me. You don't have to be a sociopath for negativity. Sociology is mine. You can do it by the narrative. And an enemy will always, who lies, will always want somebody to be quiet. I'm pretty solid in my affirmation. And anybody can say whatever they want. And I think it's funny because they don't have the knowledge. Do you think I'm going to entertain their stupidity, ignorance, whatever you want to call it? No. Is it going to drive my cortisol up and this, that, and other and get my liver to functioning a different way and my brain? No, I hurt their little feelings. Conflict and confuse even that which doesn't live. It's not a challenge. Yeah. When you look at what's going on, you really pay attention to people who are saying whatever they're saying. And you become more fluent in their bullshittery. Okay? But it doesn't mean that you have to go out there, I'm an auditor and I'm going to challenge you because, no. No, you see them. You analog it. Or catalog it. And you keep doing what you're supposed to do for you. You dig? That sun is directly in my, it's beautiful, it feels magnificent. But it's directly in my face. Hey, Ganja, where's the chainsaw I said bring out here, beloved? Oh, okay, I said, never mind, I said, the sun had me blind, the green, it camouflage with, I got it, bro. But, I just wanted to come on and share that. I mean, we completed 2 jobs with our brother. And everyone's learning. Like, we're fast learners. The wonderful thing about the military. And it's fun. You know how hard it is to find things that are fun? Where you can be serious, but you don't have to be serious. You don't have to create something out of nothing. And you can exist in the moment. And then when it hits, if it's informative and it's beneficial, then it's delivered. Other than that, no. You occupy your space and time with things that are productive. And it's a magnificent thing. I will enjoy being here saying, yeah, we've finished over 275 jobs. I've got things out there. I've got a few trucks. I've got to get in touch with OMEC, RSY. I got to do this. And the brother's going red. We're going to need a couple extra boxes. We don't want so-and-so shut down. All right. Got an Uber coming to you right now. They're going to have it in the trunk. Make sure it's signed for it. Blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? Overnight it to you. Da-da-da. Can we get there? Absolutely. You manifest. Destination manifestation, right? What is your destination? So how are you going to manifest it? These are the attributes that everyone has. But you haven't been nurtured in it. So deal with all the latter things, whether it's Keith David, the father, grandpa, whatever, geoengineering, sulfur, or whatever that's just called, and all the other conundrums, the betrayals and everything else, regardless of relation or not. To walk in self, to be appreciative of self. To heighten your experience. To exist in the moment. To not challenge everything, but to challenge yourself, which is all. We are, I am that I am, right? It doesn't mean lacking or lacking. We can see the beauty that's still here, regardless of the brokenness. Okay. know I got my tobacco in. So, ladies, most women back when I was coming up, they saw a man with tobacco, some Wranglers or whatever, Levi's, whatever. Well, not Levi's, but Wranglers, you know, Cowboys, old denims, overalls, and a nice button-up shirt or tank top. That was handsome. That was straight up. You know, they had to manipulate everybody with the Marlboro Man and everything else. His ass got cancer. But anyway, right? Yeah, you know, what's a real man? Tobacco is part of who we are. So don't be squeamish about it, okay? Almond Morris. Appreciate you, Miss Parker. For the donation. I got our brother Indigo Turtle and Carrie broke. Oh my God, y'all, my licensed sisters, man. I love them. Don't get it twisted. Don't y'all get it twisted. Man, I love my licensed sisters. All right, and my brothers who come through. And y'all know what? I'm using the word love as I stated the day before. Remember, because that's your understanding. So I will use it. We are eternally bonded, and it's a fact. But I will say it because it's not a bad word. And yes, we don't have to manipulate the dysfunction of the lie to give it energy. We can actually utilize as we see or believe it to be fitting. Excuse me. So, appreciate you all. I do. I really do. I know I'm always have them days when I'm going to come on and I'm going to rip shit up. Excuse my language. But, yeah. Everything, a lot of things are going on. But you're going on. Okay? You're going on. So, you're more important than all that. And with you, all that can change. Gosh, she going in. I got some of my banana backwoods, y'all. Somebody gonna, you know what I'm saying? I can't hold on, what was that? Hey, salutations, beloved. ML, what's happening? Yeah, we got the DJ. What's going on? I didn't have it was stuck down. Andy Rilla, what's going on? You know, what's happening? Fred, what's up, beloved? Yeah. But I hope y'all enjoyed the little fire. That was just fun. We were getting ripped. When we have long days out there, it's just not, brother. And then you ought to see us when we're getting at the truck, spilling out the truck. Back, my knees. You ought to hear us. We're like a quartet. Oh my goodness. Whew. Oh man. But I appreciate y'all. I appreciate all of you. All of you are informative. Y'all have passions. Y'all have drive. If you gotta cry about something, cry. Don't be in control. Like me, I get choked up when I think about my service dog, my daughter, and my son. Other relations, and I don't really cry though. I just get choked up because I see the beautifulness. I don't see the pain. And someone say, "Well, isn't it pain because you think?" No. You manifest and create your own destiny. And in that, you either want more pain or you to be intrusive, slash little T, or you want the light of your existence to shine brighter. And that is pleasantry. That is joy. That is the beauty. It has nothing to do with physicality. Yet, everything to do with your truth. You know? And if I was you, and with me saying this, I'd take it to heart. No. do. Beautiful, magnificent sisters, and my powerful brothers, 2 and the 1. On the terror, baby. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you guys, man. You just don't know what y'all do for me. And tomorrow, we ain't gotta go paint nothing. Tape, cut, sand, putty. No, I enjoy it. So I will be reading. I actually on my tablet, it was down to like 12%. I didn't care it died. Typing exactly a memo to what 3 tomorrow. So I said I was gonna read these 2 books, and I decided no, I'm gonna read 5. Pick up where we was at. And I appreciate you guys. So you know who our brothers out there and sisters who are doing lives and stuff, posting videos. I think maybe I'll Slaughter have one. I caught on her YouTube. I don't like Facebook, but I go over there just because she and Jamil Shamseed and, you know, certain people's posts and videos. She does a lot of live readings there. Cure Meal, Original Lone Wolf got another one up from about 18, 20 hours ago. He's got a good reading he's about to upload. He has another one that's on there. I think he might upload that's done before. T shares a lot of stuff. Always looking community. Check everybody's stuff out. Millennial. Oh my goodness, she has really got her foot down on it. I mean, it is magnificent. It's magnificently beautiful what she's doing. There's so many others, you know what I'm saying? And that's why it's just important to subscribe to one another, regardless of what the knucklehead's doing, and just to be in remembrance of them. And if you post a question or something like that, go and look for the response. I read everybody's messages, and I usually like and hit a heart. And there are times when I make a statement or pose a question as to the statement made, if I'm unsure. But like, if we were all together, how would you react? Would you be responsive or responsible? So it's because it's the net and people are more comfortable in their ignorance to not respond. I would word of advice, I would respond if I were y'all, just as if the community you are physically in, regardless of the numbers of whom. I hope that is helpful and beneficial. And again, I'll see you guys later. All right, tomorrow a.m. Okay. Again, appreciate you guys. All right, moving. Hold on, I gotta hit the thing again. You know how they do the thing. Jesus Christmas. I had to hit the chat filter. Yeah, you already know it, DJ. Hell yeah. But anyway, I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna sign off and see you on the AM. I'm hungry. The sun. Though I stare at the sun, y'all. I know y'all like, his eyes are light brown. Don't worry about that. They're brown. All right? And go and stare at that friggin' sun. You need it.